Hey guys, welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video. I hope you guys are having a great day today. What we're doing is we're jumping into this Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Now this thing is absolutely insane, and honestly I'm super glad it's in the game because I'll probably never get to experience it in real life based on the fact that it is way overpriced. I think here in Canada this Jeep goes for like $130,000, and that is a lot of money for a Jeep. However, it is definitely insane. So if you're a Jeep lover, this is definitely the one that you want to go for. This is a Trackhawk, so it has a 707 horsepower hellcat engine in it, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. Now I do really like the looks of it, and honestly if I had all the money in the world, then I'd definitely probably end up picking one up. But nonetheless, we are going to experience it here in Forza Horizon 4, do a full customization on it, put a sick design on it, as well as do a top speed run. So what I want to do, I want to quickly open this up, just kind of show you a little bit of the entire thing. There is this huge supercharger in there, 707 horsepower hellcat engine, and of course the interior on these Jeeps are really nice as well. I'm having a hard time getting in, but let's jump in this and take a quick look at it. It's very nice. They have upgraded it just a little bit from the previous models, but very nice vehicle. Now I was once like really in love with the Grand Cherokee, and I really wanted to get one and deck it out, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do to this. I like it very basic, but the way I would have done it is just slam it to the ground and make it just absolutely epic with some rims. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the customizations available, and then we're going to get someone else's tune, and hopefully it's as similar as I would have created it myself. But I want to see what we can do to this. It already has 700 horsepower. Can we like double that? Can we get it up to 1500 like the Camaro? That is the question. So jumping into conversion, we'll take a quick look. We can't change that engine at all. Probably Dodge does not want you to mess around with their engine, their Hellcat engine, because I don't think you can change any of them. Any of the Hellcat vehicles that are in the game, I don't think you can mess around with the engine. However, we can change it from an all-wheel drive vehicle to a rear-wheel drive. I like the idea of it being all-wheel, especially because we're going to be taking this off-road a lot. And then this is the very first one we've done on the channel, but a body kit is available for this vehicle. So what we can do is add these massive fender flares to it, just make it look so epic. I do not really like the fact that they are like the darker gray. However, that's not a big deal. I can live with that. However, if I had it my way, I would definitely have a wider fender just like this on it, but built into the fenders, the actual fenders, in the same color as the Jeep. And I would do red as well. I'd do like a bright red just like this. So we will add those for now, actually, even though I'm not going to save it. But jumping into the engine modifications, all the same upgrades. Like you can upgrade everything to being the racing intake and racing whatever that's in there. That's no problem. That's very standard. All the brakes and everything you can upgrade as well. And then the drivetrain with the clutch and transmission, that's available too. Tires and rims, you can definitely change all this. I would definitely change those tires to like rally tires, off-road race tires. It just makes it a lot more beefy. These tires are very small for those wide fenders. So hopefully the one that we end up getting is like this, so we can take this thing off-roading. Of course, we would thicken up the tires as much as possible. And look at that, man. You can make those crazy wide. Hopefully, again, with the tune that we download, that's exactly what they do. And I know with rally racing, you want the car kind of a little bit higher, but I do want this slammed down to the ground. And the rims on it, I mean, I'm not opposed to them, but if we can put some epic racing rims on it, that would be awesome as well. Appearance wise, let's see what we can do. Front bumper, there's a couple different, oh my god, what the heck? I was gonna say there's a couple different options, but there you go. That's the only option you need, man. That's insane. It's a huge bumper guard there with some lights on the front and your tow hitches as well with a I can't even remember what that's called, but anyway, and then you just have the standard splitter on the front with the tow hitch. That's very cool. Probably not something I would ever put on it, but just the fact that you can is absolutely ridiculous. We have the rear wing we can add to it, so we have that little lip on top of the rear window there. But we can add a massive racing wing, which not a fan of that, but that's pretty cool too. There's some outrageous things you can do, and then that hood actually looks super cool. So I'll probably end up keeping that, but what else can we add? We can add a light bar. The light bar to the roof, which is also a really nice addition. That much I would put on it. I think that looks awesome. Just like that, that looks really, really cool. Go ahead, back out of that. That's all the actual customizations that you can do to the Jeep. Now I do want to go into find new tune. The one that I end up picking will probably be the one that's fully upgraded with everything on it. It looks like we can get this around 1,000 horsepower. So we can add 300 horsepower to it, which is pretty good. Not going to lie, that's going to be a beast of a vehicle. What I do want, I want more speed than anything. So whatever one shows me the highest speed is the one that I'll go with. So far it's an 8.3 with a 7.3 for handling. I'm pretty sure that's the highest that we can end up going. So that's what I'm going to do. 8.3, which is right here. This one is a S2 class, 901 rating. Let's go ahead, download and install. I have had things on this in the past, so shouldn't cost me a lot. Maybe like 20,000 credits at most. 26,000. Not bad. We can definitely do that. But I really want to take this out onto the road. We are going to do a quick visual decal to it in customization, just to get it a little bit more than just plain. I want to show you the different options available. So let's go paint car. I'll show you all the manufacturer's color, all the manufacturer colors available, which there's a decent amount. And the Jeep honestly looks good in almost every single color, especially this like silver gray. That looks very nice. I honestly, me personally, like the bright red. Definitely changing the color of the rims. We're making those black. I do like the rim choice. I think those are better than the standard ones. And of course, we put those meaty tires on it, so I'm very happy about that as well. Let's go ahead. We're going to save to the car. Now, what I actually wanted to do way back when I wanted one of these vehicles is make it a bright red, but change it just a little bit by adding basically the back of the hatch completely black, and I'll show you that in a second. We're going to go find new designs, just kind of take a quick look at some of the ones that you guys have created. And a lot of them are pretty cool and a little bit wild. Like, look at this one. And this one, like, they're not bad at all, but honestly, some of them I would probably stay far, far, far away from. So let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is apply vinyls and decals. Now, don't necessarily have to do this, but I really want to for now. I'll do just for like a couple seconds, do exactly what I wanted way back in the past. I'd still consider getting one of these. Obviously not a Trackhawk, but maybe like a Summit or an SRT. I think that would be very cool. I think you can still pick them up for like as low as 50 grand. So let's get this all the way there. So just above the lights there is what I would have black in that entire back there. And then of course with the roof and that spoiler, I would want to change that as well. So let's go ahead, add a shape. We'll go back to that square. And then we'll move this all the way to the back and cover that entire spoiler at the back. Now, I don't know how perfect I can get this, but hopefully I can get it good. There we go. I think that is appropriate. I think that's on properly. Now on the sides, actually, there still is that little red mark, which I do not want to be there. So I am going to apply some more black squares there just to cover that. We do have to make it a lot smaller though. And then I'm probably going to have to spin it like that. So I'll bring it all the way up and hopefully we cover that little patch. But yeah, what would you guys do to this? Would you guys make it as basic as possible, or would you make it just absolutely ridiculous? This is honestly probably one of my favorite designs for it. Just it's simple and not too complicated. So there we go. We added that. Let's get out of here. Now we got the other side to do. It's just one little thing that makes it a little bit more unique than just your average Jeep. go size, make this a little bit bigger. Definitely takes some time to get over there, but yeah, I really like it. We'll take a look at it right after I'm done here as well. Spin it a little bit more of an angle. There we go. I think that's good. Is that good? Good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect, but I think it looks absolutely epic. Just that one little difference in it just makes it look very, very cool. If you guys agree, good. Make sure to smash that like button. If you don't agree, don't hit that dislike button. Hit that like button as well. But let's jump out of here. We'll go into Forza Vista, take a quick look at it. Oh, what I didn't even notice is the fenders are not even on this one. Man, I really wanted the fenders on here. I might have to actually change this tune to put the fenders on. Not even light bars on top. Like, it just looks like a very basic truck now. Or a Jeep, sorry. But look at that black on the back. Does that not make a difference? Like, is that not cool? To me, I think it's wild. I think that's awesome. But anyway, let's go and try and find one that has those fenders added to it. I mean, it's not a big deal. However, it would be nice to have. So, which one can I go with? Maybe like a S1 900. Would that be okay? That's the only thing, is you don't know what's actually on this vehicle until you actually download it. So you're spending close to 100 grand maybe, and you may not even get what you want on it. So I guess that's where knowing how to tune yourself is a lot better, because you can put whatever you want on it and then tune it properly to the way you want it. This one doesn't have it either. I'm starting to think that the majority of these tunes will not have it, unless it's like a slower one. Let's kind of go through them really quickly. What am I looking for? An S2. Now, I don't think I had this one on it before. I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do this 8.2 one. Way over here. Still has 1,047 horsepower. But I think this is a winner. And if it doesn't have it, I have to spend an extra 20 grand for whatever reason. If it does not have it, then I will just suck it up and be with it. But I think I do see them in the background here. I think I see those fenders on it, which I do. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I... Oh my god. Actually, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's out there enough that I am totally okay with that. Look at how wide that back end is. Holy crap. This is decked out. Alright, well, this is the one that I'm sticking with. And I do like how they kind of slammed it down. They did not raise it like the rally racing springs. They did slam it a little bit. It could be even more slammed, but I'm happy with the way it is right now. This looks insane, man. I'm excited to get this out and actually drive with it. Let's go ahead, because it's fully upgraded with the colors and the upgrades that I wanted to put on it. So let's see what it can do. Did you hear that? Honestly, I think this is going to be a mean-sounding vehicle. Probably one of the better sounding ones. Let's take a listen. Oh. Oh my god. This thing's ridiculous. This is the vehicle for off-roading, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's quickly mark where the highway is, because I definitely want to try a top speed run with this car. But man, I am very, very impressed already. I've hardly even driven it. It's really actually responsive with like turning and everything like that. This is definitely appropriate terrains to take this off-road. so we'll try not to hit a tree, and we'll try and get to the road here. I will be doing a full video on it, like off-roading and races, and then also doing some street races to see which one it's better in, and obviously just comparing the two. I think off-roading would definitely be better for this, but on the road, I don't know, man. This has 1,000 horsepower behind it. I'm sure it's good on the road as well. This thing sounds just ridiculous. Oh, I'm in the tree. Dead. I'm very, very impressed. Very happy about this. Now, I actually don't know how I ended up getting this vehicle. I think it was from leveling up to a certain level, you get it for free. But I did notice when I went on the auction house, like, this vehicle is pretty rare, and it goes for quite a bit. I think the highest, like, bid that I saw was 2.6 million, and it was still going for, like, another 2 hours, so that's ridiculous. I thought it was going to be a lot less. I thought everyone had this vehicle. I guess not. You guys see the flames spitting out of this thing too? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here, hopefully not crash into him. Alright, come on. You can move, bro. Let's go. Let's take a listen again to this car, and then I'm going to launch it, and then we'll see what sort of top speed we can get this up to. Insane. Alright. So we're getting up all the way to like 5,500 to 6,000 RPM. And launch it. Let's go. My guess is probably like just under 200 miles per hour. I think that's appropriate for this, because it is a very heavy vehicle, right? Very easy to control though. Definitely very fast too for the amount of weight that it is pushing. We're hitting 200 actually. We just hit 200, 203 miles an hour, 205. Don't crash, don't crash. Oh, I did crash. 205 for sure. That was the last number I saw. May have even been 206. What I want to do once I get through this tunnel is turn around, because there is more of a decline rather than an incline I'm going up right now. So we might even be able to hit like 210 miles an hour, which would be ridiculous. 190 miles an hour uphill right now. It's pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to turn around here. Again, like the handling on it's just awesome as well. We do have a couple scrapes here and there on our Jeep. But man, I'm very impressed with the way this turned out. Let's go ahead. We're going to go the opposite way now. Hopefully we hit that 210 miles an hour. If so, like, I definitely recommend you guys getting this vehicle. If you find it for like a good price, definitely get it. That crash definitely just hurt our chances of getting up to 210 miles an hour. But hopefully it doesn't cause that much of a issue. I don't think we're getting there. I tried to avoid that car, but I couldn't. Anyway, we got up to 205 for sure, maybe even 206 miles an hour, which is more than I thought. I thought we would be just shy of 200 miles an hour. But when we crash, we freaking launch things. So watch. It's alright. Anyway, guys, I'm going to, like I said, do a full review on this with off-roading races and also street races. So pay attention to that. Make sure you're subscribed with a little bell notification on. That way you guys know exactly when I post it, and also can be one of the first ones to watch. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Just like that, this video is over. I will see you guys on the next one.